and it's 25 to 4 in the afternoon. Now this video, I want to just put something out there, because I've just done a video on what I'm packing for my luggage for going away, and also regarding passports. Now this video isn't about that, okay? I've been getting a few people commenting on my videos, making out that I talk funny. In other words, I've just had a comment off somebody on my other video that says he only talks from one side of his mouth. In other words, my mouth slopes, right? It slopes down like that, yeah? Now there's a reason for it. So I want you to be a little bit more understanding, please, when I explain this. Because I've actually done a video on this. I've done a couple of videos, particularly, and they're on my autism videos that I've done on my channel. They're not live streams, they're just normal videos where I'm explaining my situation with having autism and what happened to me as a baby. So I've had one say, oh, he talks funny, his mouth slopes, okay, he talks weird, right? Well, there's a reason for it. I had an injection as a baby, right, for whooping cough. And I didn't have one jab, I had two. Now, the second jab that I had caused me to have fits and seizures, okay? So what happened was, because of that, I was getting brain damage every time I had a fit and seizure. It damaged parts of my brain. So in other words, part of me, I suppose, is I wouldn't say it's a stroke, it's not having a stroke, but it's basically damaged part of this side of me, which is why my mouth slopes, okay? It's affected me, okay? Which is why I've developed autism and autistic traits, okay? So that's the reason I may talk funny, right? But you should be able to understand me because I'm speaking proper English. I'm from the UK, born and bred, okay? But yes, okay, my mouth slopes a little bit, but that's because of the injection that I had when I was a baby, okay? Because I had fits and seizures, which caused me to have brain damage. I'm not fully brain damaged because I'm perfectly active. I can go to work, I can drive, I travel, I do this channel. But I don't want people putting comments on here, picking on how I'm talking or how I act on and off camera, right? There are reasons for my behaviour and why I do what I do, okay? But it's part of a disability as to why my mouth might slope a bit when I talk, okay? But it's the reaction to a vaccine that I had as a baby, okay? And it's going to last me for life. I can't do anything about it, okay? But I'm a perfectly active person. I go travelling, I'm from the UK, so I just want people to be a little bit more understanding when they watch me on camera and make out I'm talking funny. I'm from the UK, I've just told you. So just bear that in mind, please, in future. Any comments, just keep them to yourself, right? I've had issues as a baby and I can't help how I act or how I am. So I just want you to be a little bit more understanding. But please support my channel at CoralSmith25 because I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to travelling and cruising and sightseeing. I've got many videos on there and it keeps me focused. It keeps me positive as well, okay? So I just wanted to share this really because people just lack understanding with regard to invisible disabilities, right? Well, it doesn't stop me from doing what I'm doing. So any comments, just refrain from putting them. I had to remove this person's comment because I found it upsetting a little bit and a bit hurtful. And I just thought, well, you're putting me off what I'm talking about. But I just overlooked it for the whole video. It was a half-hour live stream I've just done. But I didn't need that comment at the end, right? So I've basically explained in this video why I perhaps talk funny, okay? But I'm talking perfectly normally. It's not my fault that my mouth slopes a little bit, but that's because of what happened when I had the injections for whooping cough. It caused me to have fits, it caused me to have seizures, and I got brain damage from it, and I was on a special needs statement right through school, right? And it affected my confidence a lot, and I even struggled to find a job when I left school. Believe me, it took a long time to find a job, right? And I even found subjects at school difficult. I didn't do very well in GCSEs either. I only got one GCSE and that was in French, which I've never used since I've left school. Pointless, right? All the other subjects, I did rubbish in all of them, okay? I had learning difficulties at school, and I've still got them to this day. Even though I'm capable of going to work, going travelling, driving, I've achieved a lot of things, believe me. But I just want people to be a little bit more understanding when it comes to disabilities, whether they're physical or visual or invisible. Right? It doesn't stop me from doing what I want to do. And that goes for anybody else out there that suffers as well with different things. We're only human at the end of the day. We're imperfect. We're not perfect at all in this world. I just want people to be a bit more understanding and empathetic towards others that have got disabilities. I have to try to be. It's very difficult sometimes to be empathetic. But when you meet people that have got a similar thing to you or what you've been through, I kind of understand it a little bit. So that should now explain why I may talk a bit funny or why my mouth slopes a little bit when I speak. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm doing it because it's a result of what happened when I was a baby. So that's why I've done this video. So at CallSmith25 to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. And continue to support my channel, please. Lots of travel blogs coming up. Dubrovnik's coming up very soon, in a few weeks' time. So thank you for watching and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. See you guys in the next video.